started. Did Saints and Sinners. That's it. Oh, one thing. That. Okay, changing scene to main panel. Alright. Alright, let's have some fun, kill some zombies. That was the fun part. Kill the zombies. Oop, I'll eventually drop this if I don't move. This stuff here. My desk. Loading. What happens if I didn't have this on SSD? It'd be a lot longer loading times. Okay. Let's see what I got here still. Okay. Oops. Oh, this thing's busted. Two guns are busted. Slightly busted. Suppose you can't recycle like something like this though. Like a hidden something I found that you could do, no?
Hey, Casey. Feel like bullshitting for a minute?
Yeah, sure. I ain't going nowhere. I can put this book down. Lord knows I've read it enough times already.
What book is it?
The only book down here besides instruction manuals is this hardcore physics book called Hollow Reel. No clue who left it. I must have read it cover to cover a dozen times already, and it still blows my mind. I mean, the whole book is about this theory that the entire universe, like reality itself, is nothing more than a hologram being projected on the surface of a black hole. It sounds fucking nuts, but the math supports it, yes. I'm trying to wrap my head around it all, but science is not really my strong suit. What about you? You a reader?
I prefer movies. Not much of a reader.
Oh, shit. I haven't seen a movie in ages. What kind of flicks do you like?
I need helicopter speedboat chases and buildings exploding every 5 minutes to be entertained.
Yeah, I'm with you. Movies are an escape, you know? Weird thought. You think there'll ever be another Hollywood movie made?
Maybe not in our lifetime, and maybe not in Hollywood. But humans are resilient, and we like our entertainment. I think we'll find a way.
I'd like to think so. Well, on that note, I'm gonna go do some exercises. I gotta keep limber, It's so damp and cramped down here, my body's getting real stiff. It feels like I'm fucking 8 years old. Hey, thanks for the diversion, tourist. It's nice to be reminded sometimes that we're still human beings in the middle of all this shit. Talk to you soon.
Alright. What should I do? I definitely need more ammo. I need more gunpowder. Alright. Where should I travel to next? I need meds and weapons. Because my health is always low. Wish I could freaking increase it. You can't do that. Oh, I have to go save. Day 20.
You there?
Yeah. What is it?
Something's really been bugging me. I'm wondering if you could dig up some answers.
I'm game. What do you need dug up?
I need some information on what happened to the people who were in the reserve with me. The other members of my squad. When the water pressure was getting too much for the bunker to handle, sections of it started to lock down. We analyzed the systems and we were able to pinpoint the issue. They went off to fix it and left me behind in the reserve. But then the whole place locked down, trapping me inside. I tried to reach them by radio, but I got no response. I need to know what happened to them after they left.
Where did they need to go to fix the problem?
Near Rampart High School. Honestly, what happened to my friend Kenneth is what concerns me the most. We were close. The other three, we didn't part on the best terms. We didn't see eye to eye.
Tell me about your friend Kenneth.
He was like a big brother to me. Stood up for me when everyone else in here was out of their fucking minds.
What's the point you're trying to make, Casey?
They made a fucked up decision, okay? Kenneth and I were not cool with it, but they did it anyway. Let's just leave it at that. I'm not in the mood to get into it. Past is the fucking past. If you wander over to Rampart High, maybe you can dig something up. The gym is probably the best place to start. There was a disaster relief camp there that they were gonna search. Find out if Kenneth made it. That's all I'm asking. Maybe it'll help me sleep better. Maybe not. I'll keep my ears peeled for what we need in the meantime.
Rampart right there.
Southern Bump, 421. Suppress. Bywater. Reclaim squad sweeping. Bywater. Reclaimed. Heavy presence. Via Corolla. East side narrow. 113. Control. Bastion. Northwest corridor. 421. Uproot. Memorial Lane. Reclaim scouts infiltrating. The ward. Reclaim patrol spotted. The shallows. Reclaimed. Heavy presence. Memorial Lane.
Dang. music. I gotta lower the volume on my end. When he calls, it's so fucking loud. Weapon cache. No one's in Rampage. Mm-hmm. 20 miles an hour, jeez. It's funny how it says photo enforced, but you don't see a camera.
Our enemies are weak. They lack conviction.
Oh, same shit. Goes on my left side. Where's my system lagging? Not too much, but... I kind of feel like fidgeting. I don't know if I should go for the front door or the back. Never know. It's probably blocked. Figures. Ooh, excuse me. Looks like we can climb. Oh, interesting. There's the showers, but how the hell did this get busted? Like a solid brick wall. I don't think what they'd do if something blew it up. Oh, where man has never gone before. Not tricky. Imagine a Resident Evil game like this in VR. I know they did, like with I think 7.
Casey, with the goddamn wine. I'm about to put my fist through his teeth. We did what we had to do. Live with it. End the story. How the fuck that beanpole made it through basic is beyond me. Soft as a melted fucking marshmallow. Different story with Kenny. I respect the guy, but that doesn't mean he gets a pass. The questioning has to stop. We had to protect what was rightfully ours. This bunker is our home. The supplies are our lifeline. If we did not defend it, we'd have all been dead within 2 weeks. Now we can last months, maybe longer. We can survive this. A brutal decision was made, but we have to fucking stand by it, unified. If Kenny and Casey don't fall in line soon, I'll have no problem marching them out of the bunker door with a gun to the back of their heads.
Armory inventory. Where's the armory?
Wisebot said. 2 viewers, +2, alarm clock 23 minutes and 3 seconds.
Oh, Jesus. Scared the shit out of me. Oh. Can I move? Jesus. Come on. That was fucking gay. I'm gonna kill you all. I'm coming back. I'm gonna kick your fine fucking ass. Shit. This hatchet is gonna go right through your fucking thing. Fucking asshole. Why is my game stuttering so much? It's like it's getting worse every fucking day. Okay, let's do this. Pissed. Fuckers. So, I'm taking out my gun. Come here, you fucker. Why is it not working? Oh. What am I doing? What the fuck? Okay, that's it. I'm taking my fucking shotgun I'm gonna kick their fucking ass. I am pissed. Really fucking pissed. I'm fuming right now. Useless hatchet stuff. Useless. Unless you're supposed to use two hands, but no. See, it doesn't even fucking do anything. Jesus. Stabbing is so much easier. Probably last longer, but still. I'm pissed. Actually, I don't know if I have my shotgun with me. So, what I got? Got my axe. Actually, okay, there it is. Had it on me the whole fucking time. You bastards, I'm pissed. Get the fuck over here. Come on. Oh. Listen. Come on, catch your breath. Pisses me off. The hatchet is useless.
Wasn't about to let those bastards steal all our shit. It's dog eat fucking dog now, and I'm the mama pig. Foster and Trent understand what's up. When you go through something like that together, something that ugly but necessary, you develop a bond to the group, no doubt. The other two, fuck them. They don't get it. Casey acting like he's innocent. Bunch of bullshit. And Kenny with his moral high horse routine, not gonna put up with it much longer. I'm watching. They so much as blow a fucking fart in my direction, I'll put their asses down. Zero hesitation. Only the ruthless will survive this shit.
But who killed him? Nothing. Seriously? What the hell, man? I swear. I lost. Shit, I'm making too much noise. Let me see ammo here. Oh my god, why is there so fucking many of them? Are you dying? Piece of shits. What's here? Seriously? What? What it? Oh, what am I doing? Because I fucking have it in my hand. What should I got? No. It's not what I grabbed. It's by the outside door. No. But I do see something over here. Oh, this is probably to get inside. Lost. Whew. Got hot in this room. Like someone was sleeping up here. This must be the armory. Oh, I can make bomber things.
I'm a good person. I know I am. Oh, I saved my cousin Billy that one time from blowing off his fingers. All the other kids dared him to hold that M80 and light it, and I said no, Billy, even though I really wanted to see what would happen. What happened at the bunker, Jess says we did the right thing. Foster says it too, so that means we did the right thing. I didn't do anything wrong. Us or them, and we chose us. I'd do it again, probably. So that means it was right, right? When you can look back on something and know that you would do it the same way all over again, that's deja vu, I think. Something happens and you say, you know, that's the way I'd do it a second time. Deja vu. That's how I know I did the right thing.
What's that? Yeah, but I don't see anything in here. Nothing's in here. Where's the armory? Well, someone took it, though. Oh, here we go. Knife, that's what we need. Gun, that's what we need. What? I'm full? Seriously? This is junk, though. I had an inventory for a second there. And someone... Why is my knife over there? Good, I was looking for him. Seems like someone's been...
Didn't think I'd ever see another human being again.
Is your name Kenneth?
Yeah. How do you know my name?
Casey asked me to look for you. He's alive. In the bunker. He wanted to know what happened to you and the rest of the squad.
Casey's alive, huh? That's good to hear. I didn't give him much chance, honestly. Thought he'd have blown his brains out by now, or shriveled away to nothing. Guess I underestimated him. If you make it back to him, tell him these few things for me. Tell him he's a good guy. The guilt, it's not his. Tell him to let it all go. What happened at the bunker? He needs to wipe his brain clean. Tell him Kenneth said things right. Killed Trent, Jess, and Foster. Okay? You need to write it down or something?
What do you mean, the guilt? Casey mentioned something horrible happened at the bunker.
Wisebot
Is that what you're talking about?
said.
Fuck it.
2 viewers.
Death got
Smiley
nothing to
face.
hide.
Alarm clock 43 minutes and
killed
38 seconds.
Dozens of innocent people. Civilians trying to get into the bunker. When all the shit with the dead walking started to go down, we had orders to keep everyone out of the bunker. I don't know why. It didn't make any sense. But when it got too tense, we freaked. We mowed them down. Vietnam style shit. Casey just stood there like a ghost. That fuck Foster started screaming at him to open fire with the rest of us. Later I asked Casey if he fired. He said that he pulled the trigger because he was scared that if he didn't, we'd all turn on him, add his body to the pile. Fuck it. They've got nothing to hide. We killed dozens. Fuck it. They've got nothing to...
Fuck, they broke the door. Fuck. What? Gotta get out of here soon.
Fuck it.
I've heard enough, Kenneth. I'll tell Casey we spoke. Tell him everything you wanted him to know.
That's mighty nice of you, Uncle Tommy. Before you go to the bowling alley, blow my fucking brains out, yeah? That's the only way to remain human all the way to the end, right?
See if we need all provisions. Got lots of nuts though. Fuck. Damn it. Shit. Fuck. Damn it, why did I have to do that? Damn it, I had my knife, I dropped it. Fuck. Okay. Fuck. Technically, that is where I need to go. Fuck. I gotta come back to this place later. Shit. Into the knife. Shit. Get the fuck out of here. Okay. 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 Think we go this way? Oh, come on. You back out there. God damn it. Take a spoon. Oh, fuck. Put myself into a corner. Looks like I found something. Let's get out of here. 17 bullets? What? Fuck, so many of them.
Wisebot
That's fine.
said. Rocket level up for Nightbot, LVL 19. Who's out of here? Been what, 57 minutes? Man, it's hot as hell in this room. Let me open the door. Cleavers are terrible. Can we not lag? What the fuck is going on with this computer? Yeah, fuck that shit. What do they do to knives? Shit, almost broken. More ammo. Fuck. Hey, this game is tiresome. Meaning workout wise.
Storming. Southern Bump. 421. Suppress. Via Corolla.
You there, Casey? I'm back.
Hey, Forrest.
You sit
Did
down.
you discover anything?
I found Kenneth.
You did? Is he still alive?
He wasn't gonna make it. He begged me to put him out of his misery. So I did.
Oh. Well, I'm sure you did what was right. Tourist. Shit. Rest in peace, Kenny. My friend. What did he tell you?
He wanted me to tell you something. You want to know what he said?
Yes, of course. What did he say?
He said you're a good guy. Not to feel guilt about what happened outside the bunker. To let the massacre go. He told me all about it. From his perspective. But I am curious about yours.
Well, if he told you what happened, why do you need to hear it from me? You know what you need to know, right? And you've told me my friend is dead, so we can move on, yeah?
I know it must be hard, Casey, to talk about it. But it's okay. Tell me what happened.
Yeah, you're right, Toast. It's not easy for me. There was a massacre. 36 people, at least. Civilians. Right at the reserve entrance. Innocent people that we should have been protecting. I should have done something to stop it, but I didn't. I stood there, a coward. And now I don't sleep. I have a nervous twitch in my right hand that gets more pronounced every day, and the guilt is like a 10-ton weight crushing my chest. Are you satisfied now?
Those are just facts, Casey. I already know the facts. What I need to know is your perspective on the whole thing. There's a reason why you can't sleep. You're twitching like a junkie and your chest feels like it's caving in.
Okay, quit badgering me, please. I'll talk. Just give me a second to gather my thoughts. It's all fucking foggy. The whole thing escalated really fast. The first bullet was Foster. I wanted to scream no, but it's like I just left my body. Everything after that moment, it's like a nightmare. Jess and Trent started firing. Jess, she was smiling. Kenneth hesitated.
Wisebot.
He looked right through me.
Said.
He expected
2
me to have his
viewers.
back.
Smiley face. Alarm clock 1 hour 4 minutes and 14 seconds.
After that, all I've been able to retain are weird details. Ugh, the sounds, a hat, a cross. Man, sometimes when I'm here lying, trying to sleep, I can actually feel my fingers shaking on the trigger of my rifle, even though I haven't touched the thing since the day it happened.
You mentioned a hat. What hat?
There was this old man, shielding his wife. He had on this bright blue fishing hat, and I watched a flurry of bullets rip it right off in this spray of blood and skull. And this fucking hat, I swear to God, it's the exact same hat my uncle used to wear. And the bullets drove it into the wall, and it hung there for a second, dripping. And then it flopped onto the floor. The image, I can't get it out of my head. I'm worried it'll be there forever. And I keep thinking, was it me? Did I shoot those bullets?
You never know for sure, Casey.
That's exactly right, tourist. And I can't fucking deal with that.
Listen to me, Casey. Carefully. What happened outside the bunker, it's not your fault. That is clear to me. It was clear to Kenneth. You need to find a way to make it clear to yourself.
Yeah, I know. You're right, tourist. But it's not easy. Gonna take a lot of fucking work. Hey, maybe when this is all over, I can hire you to be my therapist.
I charge $300 an hour. Don't think you can afford that on National Guard money.
Yeah, probably not. Look, tourist, this little chat, it's worn me the fuck out. And I've got rewiring to do to keep from getting electrocuted next time I use this radio. Not that it really fucking matters. Doubtful I'm getting out of here alive. Without that key that has everyone riled up, this is all a waste of time. I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you later, I guess.
Poor kid. Let me see change some settings. Where was I? Those the fucking death squads. Much needed ammo. I want to see something. I have a feeling that something's being used too much, though. Where's my mouse? Move this over here. Same as before. My CPU's gone ballistic, though. My GPU is only using 40% of itself? No wonder why. I really need a new computer. Or somehow get money to make one. Would love to have a new computer. Definitely with like a Ryzen 9. There's something over here I want to go to. I don't know. Jesus, why so many of them?
The only thing standing between you and death is your food. Hand it over. One last time.
Shut up, woman.
Give me what I want, or you consider yourself lucky I didn't take everything.
She'll just shoot you. The hell? She didn't give me anything. Fuck. I'm gonna kill her. Fuck. Bitch. I think I need to go someplace. Oh, fuck. Shit. Damn it, the fucking death squads. She's a zombie now. It's my knife. God damn it. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna call it here. I'm getting a little pissed off today. Alright, that was a quick little gameplay. Maybe play a little later. I'm just gonna figure out what's going on with my computer. It's keeping stuttering all the time. It's starting to piss me off. Alright. So, have a good one.